Good evening, Facebook family and friends. This is Stephanie Derrick, and I'm here tonight to have a discussion with you. And I am the voice and piano teacher here in Arlington, Texas, with Heavenly Sounds Piano and Voice Studio. By the way, we are signing up new students for the fall sessions, voice and piano lessons, children and adults. You are welcome to come on through, see what you can. Now, right now, I am competing with Greenleaf, I think some Have and the Have-Nots maybe, and some other shows. I don't really know. That's what's on TV, I think. But I just have some major stuff to discuss tonight. So who's in? Y'all need to come on in. Hello, Gabriel and Ish and B, and good to see you. All righty. So I'm just glad y'all passed by. Now, if you're interested in anything I may have to say and you want more information, just send me an email out to stephaniederrick.com and I will respond with you on any of the things that we've been discussing. So just remember, I'm here in Arlington, Texas, but we're going to try to get deep just a little bit tonight, okay? So, and I want y'all to chime in. Hello, James. Good to see you. All right. So, I put in the box up here. Hi, Marie. It's my cousin. Good to see you. Why do Black people not trust each other? This is a major problem. Then I also said, what is our problem? What is wrong with us? And then I said, follow some of our strong influencers, and I will discuss them tonight. I have a long list of strong influencers that might help us out. Hey, Andre, good to see you. Hope you're enjoying San Diego. I think that's where you are. And congrats on your wedding. All right. So now, why do Black people not trust each other? You all, I cannot tell you how many times I want to do business. I want to just have a relationship with people that look like me. I just want to embrace the people. But we don't trust each other. It's serious. It's a serious issue. If anybody's having that same issue, just say me. Just say me. Now, when it comes to money, when it comes to business, when it comes to friendship, all of these things, we do not trust each other. When it comes to church, just everything. It's awful. What is our problem? For real. What is the real problem? We need to get to the bottom line. Or we need to have some discussions or something. What is it? Hello, Asia. Good to see you. This is a real issue, you all. What is wrong with us? For real, what is wrong? What is wrong with us? I'm talking about Black people. I'm talking about us. I'm not talking about any other people. I'm talking about people with copper-colored skin, brown skin. Hello, Ricky. Good to see you. So, what is our problem? In truth, our problem stems as far back as slavery. Unfortunately, we have been systematically brainwashed. I know somebody understand what I'm saying. We have been systematically brainwashed, you all, not to trust each other. We have to get past it. So I'm going to go to some of the people I said that was important that you need to know. One of the people that is on my list, she goes by the name of Dr. Joy DeGruy Leary. Dr. Joy DeGruy Leary. That's her name. And Dr. Joy DeGruy Leary is someone who has studied slavery. She has studied post-traumatic slave disorder. This is what her major studies was in. Follow her. She says that we have been systematically brainwashed all the way from slavery. Once they started to do something to us, hello, Richard, good to see you. Once they started to do something to us, they would have us in front of people. They would do something really, really bad to us, and it would mess with our mind. We also have what we call people in our community who would be considered what we call a Sambo. Now, a Sambo, you would only hear this term. This term came from Dr. Claud Anderson. Dr. Claud Anderson. Follow him. He's also an influencer in the community. Dr. Claud Anderson states that if you are, Dr. Claud Anderson states basically when it comes to being a Sambo is someone who looks like you, acts like you, but they're going to go behind your back and snitch on you. Now, most people know that as a Tom. We call them Uncle Tom, but that's not the true story of Uncle Tom. Some of us didn't know that. It's really a Sambo. It's really Sambo, not Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom lost his life saving some black women slaves. If somebody was an Uncle Tom sounds like they're going to tell on you, right? But it wasn't Uncle Tom. It was actually Sambo. And you can get this out of the dirty little secrets that has been told to us in history, and that comes from Dr. Claud Anderson. Pick that up. All right. So if you're a Sambo, that means that you're looking like us, you acting like you close to us, and you all friendly, but you'll go and tell the slave master our plans when we're trying to unite. That's a Sambo. So part of our problem is why we don't trust each other is because we have some true Sambos in our community. We have some real ones. And they going around telling our little secrets. Everything that we're trying to plan, there's like an intel inside of our community who goes and run and tell that. They go and run and tell that. Now, that's part of the reason that we don't trust each other. Also in the slave disorder that Dr. Joy DeGruy Leary also speaks of, she's also saying, look, when you have been traumatized in your mind, extremely traumatized, that it is in our DNA. So no matter what we try to do, it is literally in our bloodstream. Whatever happened with our ancestors is deeply embedded within our DNA. It's in us. That's why we have such a hard time. So just imagine if your ancestors have went through slavery, we went through some major changes, some major things. And if all this has happened, it is still carried within you. And Dr. Joy DeGruy says one thing that was very important. She said, it's not that we can't get over the slave disorder, is that we've never been treated. Anybody who is sick normally gets treatment. If you have been brainwashed and you want to become unbrainwashed, you might seek treatment. But if you have been through a slave disorder, when you're going through slavery, all of us, we went through all of this. We have inherited all of this in our DNA without treatment. So now I will go to another influencer, and the other influencer, her name is Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, bless her soul. She's already gone to her ancestors, but she passed away last year in 2016. But she wrote a book called The ISIS Papers. And in the ISIS Papers, she also is discussing what happens with us. Now, I'm not going to go into deep thought with her, but please understand, she was a psychologist, one of our Black psychologists, and a very, very good one. And she was saying that we really needed to be treated just due to how our minds are working. All of the things around us is not for us. She said Black people really needed some treatment. We really do. And it shows that we do. You can't even trust each other for no reason, even if they're in your own home, even if they're your own brother and sister. Where does that come from? You can't trust your own family. There's a problem. Your family is your unit. Your family is your glue. If you can't go to nobody else, you should be able to go to your family. But please understand, in slavery, your family, the head of your family, the man, was taken away, thrown over here somewhere. The mother was taken away from her children, and the children were split up. That was the components of a great family. And in our DNA, our family is split up. And if we come and roll all the way back to 2017, right now, what is the family? The family is what? Split up. All of us. We all being raised. Everybody's being raised by stepmama, stepdaddy, all this baby mama, baby daddy. We have all this drama going on. Too much. It's just like we still in slavery times. Except the only difference is they're not selling you. You're doing this by choice. But really, it's in your DNA. We need to seek treatment. We need to seek help and get better in our mind. Once you get your mind right, there's so much more that can happen with you. Once you get your mind straight, it's very important. Your mind is really, really strong. Now, mind you, you need to also think about this. If you are here and breathing, that means you have a lineage of ancestors who is extremely strong. Extremely strong. Because you made it this far. You are still here. You still represent your ancestors. So you need to make them proud. Now, what I'm saying, hey, you can listen to it. You can't. But I gave you a few people who can help influence you. Now I want to give you a few more people. Now, I touched on what is wrong with us. And one of the solutions is, according to Dr. Frances Cress Welsing and Dr. Joy DeGruy Leary, we need to seek treatment. We need to help our minds. Now, let me give you some other people that you can follow who will be very good and knowledgeable. Make sure, if you get a chance, follow Dr. Boyce Watkins. Dr. Boyce Watkins will help you in your financial area. He's very strong in that area. Now, we have Dr. Neely Fuller, and I'm going to stop on him just right now. And Dr. Neely Fuller, whenever I'm saying his name, Dr. Neely Fuller is the only real Black person who wrote a book in regards to talking about racism, white supremacy. Now, I'm not going to go deep into that. That's a whole nother subject matter. That is a whole nother video because it goes real deep. So we don't want to go that deep. But Dr. Neely Fuller is letting you know that you are like, I want, for the ones who are very visual and can see what I'm saying, Dr. Neely Fuller is saying, you are like a prisoner in a prison, and you have just learned how to play in the system. You're already the prisoner. Now, we don't look at ourselves as being in a prison, but you're already a prisoner, and all you have done was learn to adjust and adapt to the prison that you're in. And he calls that the system. And the prison that you're in is what white supremacy has already set into place. This is how everything is set up. We're already in the system. And all you was born into the prison system that was already set up. and you're just learning how to adjust and adapt within the system already. You didn't create the system. You were just born into it. You're stuck right into the system that someone else created for you, and they already created a system that is unjust. This system is unjust for people of color. People with melanin in their skin, you are treated differently in this system. So that's what Dr. Neely Fuller talks about. So some people don't want to go there with Dr. Neely Fuller. He is deep. You are welcome to get his book anytime. This is only for people who go deep, because we're going deep. All right. So then we have some other influencers. We have Dr. Umar Johnson. We have Minister Inky, Mr. Dick Gregory. We have Professor Griff, David Banner, and we have Professor James Smalls, Tariq Nasheed. We have Dr. Layla Africa, Dr. Sebi, and we have our political analyst people and a lawyer called Antonio Moore and Yvette Carnell. Some of these people are very highly influential to your learning, you all, to your learning and to become better. One of the solutions that I came up with, hopefully, especially in finance, which is kind of like my subject matter that I just like a lot. Why do Black people not trust each other? It's not that they just don't trust each other, is that when it comes to finance, our money cannot work well alone. You all, whenever the Chinese, the people from India, the Indians come here, any other race of people who come to this country, they all pool their money together and start to buy things to make their journey here easier. They start to pool their money and buy businesses. We are not doing that, you all. We are not pooling our money together to buy even our own community, which right now we don't even have communities. We only have neighborhoods. We don't even have communities. So we won't pool our money together, but we need to do that in order to become a stronger unit. If you have 10 of us coming together, pooling our resources together, then we can be able to do something with that. But without togetherness, all separated, look, we're weak. They can pull us down. Each one of us can be pulled down easily. We need to pull together. But we're going to have to get our mind right. Once we get our mind right, then maybe we can trust each other and take some type of time to unify. It's the only way that we will grow as Black people, or we are destined for failure for the rest of our time. Is that what you want for your people? Is that what you want out here for our people? We want our people to be strong. We want our people to be strong, okay? So I don't normally sing on this, but I'm going to do a little bit of a song that I just heard. And this song just resonates with my spirit for whatever reason. And it is called I Am King. I'm not king, I am queen. But this particular song, it just is meaning a whole lot to me. So I'm just going to kind of sing a little bit of it. And then I'll end what I'm saying to you right after that, okay? Now, I heard this song actually on Queen Sugar. So I'm just doing my version of it, okay? So I'm going to kind of play my piano and I'm going to look at these words because I don't know it that well. And you all, let's come together. We need to unify. We need to trust each other and love each other. It's what we need to do. I'm moving my mic over here so you can make sure you can hear me, okay? So I'm going to play the piano. Hope you hear me. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. For all I am, for all I'm feeling, I will be true and I will sing. Yes, gave away all my pain in all those chains, 'cause I'm no slave, yes, for I am king. My ancestors told me so. My blood, it tells me so. My being tells me so. For all I am, my ancestors tell me so. My blood, it tells me so. My being, it tells me so. For all I am, for I am king. I am king. For all I am. All I am, for all I am. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. I am king. I hope you enjoyed that song. You all need to look that song up. The guy who sings that song, get his name. His name is Ray Hodge. If that song ministered to you like it ministers to me, feels like my ancestors come up out of me when I hear that song by Ray Hodge called I Am King. So you all, I'm going to stop it right here. I hope that you may have learned something today. Look up some of those influencers for our community and let us come together. All righty. So this is Stephanie Derrick again. You can reach out to me at stephaniederrick.com. And hey, maybe I can help you in something as well. And as I always say, peace.